So SDG 11, it's titled Sustainable Cities and Communities, and its objective is to make cities and human settlements inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable. So SDGs, or the Sustainable Development Goals, aside from having that mission, also have targets. So for SDG 11, it actually has around 10 targets, but I will just be pointing out the targets which we think are more relevant in today's discussion. So they are targets 11.1, which is on safe and affordable housing, 11.3 on inclusive and sustainable urbanization, and 11.7, which provide access to safe and inclusive green and public spaces. So aside from targets, SDGs, including SDG 11, also have what we call indicators. So these are the measures that can be taken to see if the SDG is being achieved or how far we are from achieving these SDGs. So for SDG 11, for the targets that we have chosen, so for 11.1, there is the proportion of urban population living in slums, informal settlements, or inadequate housing. So this is one of the measurements that will be checked to monitor it. And then there's also for inclusiveness and sustainability of urbanization, the ratio of land consumption rate to population rate. So how much land is being used compared to the number of people already residing in a specific area. And then the proportion of cities with direct participation, structure of civil society in urban planning and management. So this pertains to being inclusive in terms of giving space to the people, civil society in governance. And then lastly, for the access to safe and inclusive green and public space, there are two indicators. So the first one is the share of the built-up area cities, which is open for public use without any discrimination based on sex, age, disability, and other possible factors. And the last one is an indicator regarding physical or sexual harassment based on different factors, how much of these occur in the last 12 months. So this hopefully gives you an idea of what SDG 11 is and what it tries to achieve and how it tries to measure this goal that it wants to achieve.